Today I bulk up my custom Chaos Warband and kit bash a lot of Space Marines. Let's go! Starting with the Reef Captain. As he's already a phenomenal miniature in my opinion anyway, I left him more or less as he's intended. The idea of my warband is that every miniature is unique, and I'm pretty sure you will see some things in this video that will surprise you how well they can fit together. The Raider champion shall be a true pale jackal. Having his origins in the Space Wolves, I gave him a Legionnaire's knife to show his ferocity and his intended shoulder guard so that the pelt actually sits flush. And to show his origin a little more firmly, a head taker's helmet was placed between his shoulders and of course matching the direction of the cape. After that he got a Raider scabbard, where I only had to remove the pouches so I could place it onto his left leg. And when that found its place, I only gave him a Legionnaire's Chaos Star to show his rank and went on with the next member. He shall represent a former Iron Warrior. A bolt pistol for his left hand and a chunky axe for his right one, coming once again from the Legionnaire's kit. A bolt pistol holster to give him some more color later, and a saturnine Terminator's helmet. Going on with an MK3 back module and a Legionnaire's pauldron for his right and an MK3 shoulder guard for his left arm. A former Ultramarine. Because Titus is not the only black sheep. A bolt pistol and chainsword from the Raiders kit, followed by this lovely Ultramar pauldron from Titus' retinue for his left arm. His right one is a Legionnaire's one, and the head is actually from Vulcan He-Stand, because he stand with Chaos now. Sorry. The next fella is one of these annoying guys that hug you while you speak with them. I like the idea of this bulky MK3 with a knife that comes from the Nemesis claw kit, by the way. Just imagining that this tank armored superhuman wants to be in close combat is a very fearsome idea. So to match that, he gets a Reaver's helmet and a Raider's shoulder guards. And by the way, any mode lines you see in this video were removed afterwards. Don't shout at me please. I stole my buddy's idea and transformed this dude into a pistolero, giving him a Legionnaire's bolt pistol and the coolest hooded head from the Nemesis claw kit there is. And now that I prematurely talked about everything that I do to this miniature, I use the remaining seconds to thank my amazing patrons and channel members. I know the videos are coming out without any kind of a schedule due to my still occupied workspace, but an end is in sight and I will return to weekly videos again after this whole endeavor. And now that I've built some Raiders, it's time for some Chosen and Legionnaires. This skinny fella has his chest piece stolen from the Nemesis claw kit and a Volkite charger from the Horus Heresy weapon sprue. I just removed the holding hand to indicate something like a plasma pistol or a Volkite pistol if Chaos ever gets one. Since these hands are angled a little bit, I had to cut a joint into a 90-degree angle, so he actually shoots straight. And the trinket on the grip can stay. After that he gets a sword of a Raider and a Saturnine Terminator's helmet, a MK3 power pack and a Blade Guard's pauldron. And this Chaos Legionnaire's body gets enhanced with a Slaneshi sword and a Death Guardian's bolter arm, because I feel particularly mischief today. To round up his looks, he gets a Black Templar's helmet, followed by a power pack and a Templar's pauldron, creating an absolute lore-accurate Chaos Space Marine Black Templar. Please don't direct the Exterminators on my position. The next one already got the Raiders treatment with some additional pauldrons over his chest, followed by a Head Taker's axe, Head Taker's head and a Horus Heresy era plasma pistol. Which fits surprisingly well according to the hand size, So in the very few thinking I sometimes do, I figured out that the arm might fit as well. After that, he only got an oversized shoulder guard from the Raiders box and a Primaris backpack. And another one is good to go. The next Raider treated Legionnaire has once again some Horus Heresy era weaponry in the form of 2 old lightning claws. And since these claws are held in a downwards facing position, I thought I'd create a marine that fits to this stalking attitude. So a beaky helmet was the best choice here in my opinion, as I associate these ones with this kind of warfare. Also 2 Legionnaire shoulder guards and a backpack. This one here is a proud one. He stands tall in his phobos armor with a chain glaive that I once again stole from the Nemesis claw kit. And since I want him to be the champion of my chosen, he can look a little more outstanding in my opinion. With a Zinch-like Legionnaire's head, my favorite to be exact, as well as a big Legionnaire's pauldron for his right and a phobos pauldron for his left one. And to round up his looks, he gets a widespread backpack, and since I really like this one, I went on with another Phobos Chaos Legionnaire. I gave this one a rocket launcher because I associate this with hit and run tactics, which this armor seems to be all about. He gets the according hand from a Legionnaire's kit and a shoulder guard from the same one. And who would fit better in the Chaos range than a Night Lord? So a Night Lord's helmet he gets. But now back to the normal Chaos Space Marines. Normal at this point, because he gets a spear. If you follow this channel, which you definitely should, you know I like spears, and once that's done, he gets a Raiders old school helmet and I let the miniature drop. And after that absolutely necessary part, I reattached the pauldrons and gave him his backpack. And with that one, I think I created one of my favorites, a true hunter. And because I somehow really like the Phobos armor, I go on with another one, giving him dual lightning claws. I think these ones are the coolest in the entire range, because they are not just power fits with claws, but just claws. And once these are attached, he gets a face mask helmet and a Chaos Legionnaire's shoulder, as well as a fitting back module. And to round up his looks and being able to give him some colors later, he also gets a bolt pistol holster. Okay, I really want this to be a thing, I confess. Phobos rhymes with chaos. It doesn't, but that's the point. It even rhymes less with Imperial. And now that we are all confused, I gave this one the mode line removal treatment before, because he gets a very big heavy bolter. Nothing special here, just the Legionnaire's intended kit on a Phobos Marine. But now back to the normal Chaos Space Marines. The Phobos come with a lot of knives, if you get the reverse, so I thought I'd give this one 2 of them. Combined with another MK7 or MK8 helmet, a Loyalist backpack and mismatching pauldrons, we have another forward launching member for the Renegade Marines. The next subject turned out to be one of my personal favorites once again, as he looks really distinct from all the others in my opinion. Once again, a Phobos armor combined with a Legionnaire's arms and topped off with a Saturnine Terminator's helmet created something truly unique. And as this one looks ironically pretty futuristic for 40k standards, I gave this one a MK3 backpack to tie him back to the 40k verse. And now onto the last one for today. A Legionnaire got the arms of a Phobos Marine, which looked a little bit too long first, but as this one is also a comparable slim one, I thought it still could fit, and give him color might get rid of the problem as well. And when these were attached, I gave him this cool Raiders champion helmet, 2 pauldrons, and called them done. Renegade Marines. Mismatching armor, not fully fallen to chaos, or at least every one of them on a different step towards the path to glory, or however 40k names it, but all of them a character. As Marines should be in my opinion. I understand it's a game, but I don't like that Marine A looks like Marine B looks like Marine C. I haven't managed to paint all of them yet, and I thought I'd just leave this section for this video. Also, I haven't done anything special with these ones. I will do a part 2 for them sometime in the future, using some MK3 Marines and combining them with Chaos Legionnaires. And in the meantime, I will upload some pictures on my Instagram once these here are finished, and go on with other kit bashing videos until I manage to get my schedule right once more. And by the way, if you like content like this, I would love to encourage you to leave a like and do all the other stuff that every other YouTuber since the Dark Ages tells you to do, because we are also just quest givers and it is written in the contracts where we sold our souls. Until then, I hope you have a great rest of the day and we are going to see each other in the next one!